Let's go. Let's get it. The game Microsoft yesterday against this team.
Here's Red Hot. No good again that time.
Wow.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Ball outside. Outside Dumars. Again, the Pistons good for two. All right, Clark, at this juncture of the season, what's important for a young player?
Well, for young players, universally, Kevin, it's all about getting comfortable, making sure that you're earning your way, feeling like you belong. That's where your confidence comes from.
Pistons leading by 5. Paul with the ball, now guarded by Ball. Pass to Wallace. Dumars against Olajuwon. Wallace trying to break free. Dumars misses.
Look at Charles going on,
Look, they wanted guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
They break it out. 5 on 3. And it's Oliver missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And the call will be against Red Hot. That's his first foul.
It really just...
After Red Hot.
So,
driving to the basket. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Good.
Making his presence felt at the rim.
Like, but I'm gonna put my newest video in the chat if you want to check it out. Uploaded earlier this morning. And like I said, I'm gonna post some more of this type of videos, so I'm gonna drop in the chat real quick. So share video, copy link. I even posted my community tab too if I didn't see that, but I'm posting the chat right now though. Alright, now I gotta pin it up in the top. Nothing is on the teenage days on the drive. Pin message, there we go. Y'all check them out.
Right side Dumars. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at
Oh, you can't go any above 6 points.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a
the
great
two y'all
athlete.
doing today, chat.
No
Good.
question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no
Yes.
problem
Oh.
for him.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses are clicking. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And
Watch, I want to see them work.
And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Here's Hill.
Hello, right?
Still without a basket. Pass to Anthony.
No, not work out.
Outside Hill. Back to Anthony. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Anthony's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot, and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm. And
Follow
talk
me,
about
bro.
putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not,
Come
he's
on
going to
now.
finish firm when he
Guard
gets the
this.
space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's Red Hot, and he jams it with authority.
And some hang time on the rim.
Building.
Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Guard.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Excuse me.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dumars. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. There's the triple. And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Dumars. And now that's 11 points for Hill.
Boy, Dumars does such a really good job sharing the rock. A willing passer.
A lot of give and take between these sides.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
It's too easy.
Outside
Hill.
Shoots over Livingston.
Defense.
Hill, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of.
He is giving them all he can offensively, really playing with a lot of heart out there.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Outside Hill. Pass to Anthony. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
And the Pistons making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Then for the Warriors, Olajuwon's checked in for Cousins. Andre Drummond comes in for Rodman. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. They get
Come
the
on.
rebound. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
Wow. Andre Drummond getting fancy. Firing his team up with that monster throwdown.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Hill. Free throw line jump shot. The Warriors pull it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And now the Pistons fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. Ball's checked in for Grant Hill. And he makes both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And a quick check of the stats for Drummond. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Putting up about 10 points a night, 12 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Excuse me.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Durant for 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
Pistons trail by 5. Here's Paul. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's Red Eye. No question.
Take care of the ball, fellas. That's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Right side Hill. It's rebounded by Livingston.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference. Mercy, mercy me.
And just an excellent setup. Joe Dumars just plays with such poise and intelligence. The quintessential.
Oh my God.
Come on, bring it. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying.
Jumbillation on the do on the fine. Hold on, chat. What's good about but hold on, chat. 1 sec. All right,
to get
let's
back
go.
into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Hill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. Second, the Warriors.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Free throw drops for Hill.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing...
Here's Red Hot. He's guarded by Hill. And it's Elijah with the jam.
Hey, best of luck trying to slow Akeem down.
Damn it.
Going up for a full-strength power jam.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
Warriors leading by 4. Driving inside. And it's sent back by Wallace. Knocks it again. That was out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Cousins is checked in. Here's Red Hot, and that one is stuffed right through.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
Pistons have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Ball outside. Pass to Anthony for 3. Cousins pulls it in.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that part.
And it's sent back by Hill.
I think he loves knocking that one away.
On the wing. To the inside. Wallace slams it in.
Throw it his way, and he'll take care of the rest. It's that simple.
There's the drive. Nobody near
Wide.
Leonard. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
56.
Leonard's got 9.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Paul outside. Outside Anthony from downtown. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pistons trail by 6. Down low. Won't. That's tipped.
Get out of here, dude.
And here's Leonard from 3. They grab their own miss. And it's good for 2.
Sir?
And now 24 points for Red Hot.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
102 left in the second quarter. Ball passes to Allen. Back to Paul. On the wing, Wallace. Pistons passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Count it. Hill's got 20.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Outside Durant. Pass to Red Hot. And it's sent back by Hill. Launches it from deep. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Ball no good. Anthony taking his time here. Into the lane. Makes it off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Red Hot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The 17-footer. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hey, folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Golden State Warriors.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. And one here from Grandmaster Dash. He wants to know, do you have any fears you're willing to admit? I, for one, am scared of the answers you're going to give.
You promise not to laugh, you two people, but I'm scared of heights. You laughing?
How can you be scared of heights?
Yeah. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Warriors. 6-point lead. Pass to Red Hot. And Ball over to help. Here's Olajuwon. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Olajuwon's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. The Pistons shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Dumars with it. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Dumars got his second basket of the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
KD with the bucket.
In rhythm, quick trigger. KD at his best.
KD's gone 3 of 4, shooting 75% from deep here. Paul with the ball. Pass to Oliver. To the paint. Here's Wallace.
Defense.
Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Now, let's take a quick look at the numbers for Durant. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Excuse me.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Red Hot the pass to Olajuwon. Now Detroit moving it out. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 17 points for the closer.
Wallace doesn't just block shots. He knows how to cleanly swipe it away and keep it alive.
Olajuwon kicks to Durant. Wallace against Drummond. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference. I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
And the shot goes in. Dumar's got 7.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Stolen by Dumars. To the wing right side. Oh, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And then jumped by Wallace.
Ball is going up hard and strong for the throwdown. Major athleticism.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And checking out the numbers for the closer. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. First in rebounding. And then there's his work at the free throw line where he holds the best percentage league-wide.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds. A tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint.
Boy, excellent possession from this team that time. When you set up Drummond down low, I mean, you're going to get trips to the line.
Both free throws good for Drummond.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
Pistons trail by 5. Al Paul. Pass to Oliver. Elijah with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Elijah does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Let out the pass to Drummond. And that one drops for him. Drummond's got 14 points for the game.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Oh, great job to punch it in off the drive. Let them know you've arrived.
Now, here's Dumars. He has 7. On the clock. Inside. It's stolen by Elijah. To the middle. Up and in. Out the layup. And now a 9-point Warrior lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Dumars is such an outstanding combo guard. He has no weaknesses in his game and is the kind of hard-nosed player that any team would appreciate.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Warriors. Let out the pass to KD. Nice defense from Wallace. Pistons trail by 7. Paul outside. Back to Dumars. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 8 now on the night. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Olajuwon. Right now, let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. The Pistons second.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Warriors leading by 5. There's Red Hot. That one good for 2.
30 points.
Red
Thank
Hot's
you.
got 30 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And here is Paul. Here's Dumars. It's deflected. Another shot. And gets hacked by the knee. He'll go to the line. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. Then on Thursday, they continue the road trip heading out to Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Anthony's checked in for the Pistons. And Dumars drops them both. And here are the Warriors now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. A 3 from Leonard. Cleans it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Ball surveying the floor. Pass to Anthony. Here's Oliver. He's covered by Leonard. And it's Oliver missing.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10.
Oh my gosh. Ask him,
Here's the alley-oop.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Warriors leading by 6. Outside, KD. Pass to Leonard. It's tipped. Stolen by Dumars. Here's Oliver. Paul kicks to Wallace. Anthony against Durant. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
That's good from Anthony.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Golden State's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Nice shot by Red Hot. Anthony with it. 12 points for him. Pass to Wallace. Pistons passing it around. Here's Dumars. And Dumars throws it down.
Well, again, it's Joe Dumars doing work, bringing the scoring punch tonight.
First in rebounding. First in opponent shooting percentage. And this is a team that thrives in the open floor. They lead the league in fast break points.
And that #1 ranking in rebounding is no fluke. They've got the muscle and, Greg, the persistence to control the glass in every game they play. The Warriors making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Anthony. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Paul for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
And that's been the key to this league. Goodness! That was special. Right in the heart of that defense. Found a way to convert.
Pistons trail by 8. Now.
I'm trying to check something real quick. Alright, well. Can I send it off my finger? It's good, everyone. It's good. I also dropped a video if you want to check that out. I'm gonna drop more of those types of videos, so alright, yeah, hope y'all doing good though,
Anthony.
chat. It's kind of
Great teams averaged a little over 2 attempts per game. These days, it's over 24 attempts a game.
Yeah, the number of threes taken has... They've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs.
More than solid. I think he'll want to step his game up
sound
to another
wet.
level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper,
Like
those
that.
numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
For the Pistons, Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Wallace. And it's Hill in for Paul. Anthony on the wing.
That's true.
It's after red hot. Fires the three.
That was space.
Rodman grabs the miss. Pistons trail by 5. A three. And the foul on Carmelo
That's not
Anthony. That'll be
I'll be right back. I'm going to monitor. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back.
His second foul of the game. Hill, he's checked in for Detroit.
Alright. Let's go.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Red hot. Pass to Cousins from deep three-point land. Rebound by the Pistons.
Open look like that. He's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Red hot the pass to Cousins.
Oh, can you also spin
Outside Hill. And there's the drive. And stolen by Cousins.
Oh, no.
There's Red hot. He's guarded by Hill. Dumars against Leonard. Down low. Here's Red hot. It's hauled in by Grant Hill.
I'm gonna play freaking volleyball now.
Brings it up for Detroit. Trailing by 5. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. No good on the triple. Here's Red hot. Off with the layup. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Warriors lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Wallace is checked in for Dennis Rodman. Then for the Warriors, Kevin Durant's checked in for Rodman. And it's red hot in for Lonzo Ball. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Red hot the pass to Durant. There's red hot. Leonard looking around. Pass to red hot. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Goes back up. That shot, no good. Pistons trail by 8. Ball outside. Now Hill. Teardrop shot. And no good that time. Some solid defense there from KD. There's red hot. Ball is covering. Taken away by Anthony. That's the free fly. The Warriors pull it in. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Against the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand.
Let me see if there's some videos of the idea I'm thinking of. So yeah.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Let's see.
Leonard against Anthony. Wallace with a screen for Anthony. Over Leonard. And again, it's the Pistons. Warriors leading by 10.
Oh my gosh.
Inside, here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
Drives to the hoop.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really a strong move that time to the hoop to force the defense's hand. Chris. Ball knowing
so annoying.
The foul or both.
Oliver's checked in for Detroit. Dumars comes in for Hill. And Golden State also making a change. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Driving the lane. And taken away by Paul. Pass to Dumars. Paul with the ball. Here's Oliver. A great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Oliver's got 24 points.
Boy.
Alright.
He's knocking them down from deep.
He takes it in. Now here's Durant to the paint. That helped to pass the ball. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Warriors lead by 8. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
Come on, chat. My fault.
Pass to Oliver. That one goes. Count it. Oliver's got 12 points here in the second half.
Got to convert those chances in tight.
Warriors leading by 6. Here's Red Hot. Down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Nice read from the veteran Durant that time, recognizing the defense had overcommitted.
So it's the Pistons now. Timeout, Pistons. One of the stories here, Red Hot, getting it done today.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
I got some ideas on defense.
And the Pistons making a change here. Wallace is checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the head coach for Detroit had some instruction for the guys during the break. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle.
But anyways,
He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle.
I'm up alive.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Let's get to the game.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Red Hot. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Paul kicks to Wallace. Pass to Dumars. Here's Oliver, defended by Durant. Clock at 4. Detroit needs to get off a shot.
Yes, they don't need the board onto it.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Warriors. It's a 10-point game. Out to the right wing. Red Hot. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Kicks it out to Paul. Wallace outside. It's Dumars on the wing. Clock at 6.
All right. My fault, chat. Look it up on stream.
A floater. Basket number 6 to the stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Here's Red Hot. And it's Oliver with the rebound. Oliver's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Paul outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Well, I love the pass-first nature of Paul's game. So good at setting up his teammates and endearing himself to them because of it.
Outside Durant. That has to pass the ball. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Come on, Lonzo.
Oliver's got his 7th rebound here tonight. From deep. Connects from three-point range. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
Nice recognition. Opposing defender got it away there. That hurt.
Red Hot, no good. Detroit's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. From 8. Wallace misses. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Drummond. Here's Olajuwon. And he banks in the lane. Olajuwon's got 4 points in the quarter.
And how about the killer cool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
Ball against ball. Paul outside. Here's Oliver. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside, KD. He's the Red Hot. Golden State moving the ball around. There's Paul with the 3. Detroit with the rebound. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Takes it inside. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. An absolute calm from 3-point range. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Boy, he loves taking over in big spots. He doesn't back down, and you can see how much he relishes these moments.
Timeout, Pistons. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Timeout, Pistons.
Start it.
.30 seconds left in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Paul can't get it to go.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
.24 seconds left in the 4th. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Detroit. Pass to Wallace. Here's Oliver. From outside the arc, it drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So, what's good, man? Yeah.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. And Detroit has possession. Ball outside. Pass to Dumars. Target from outside. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Red Hot.
Alright, so I want to see them real quick though, from to the next game. Alright, so that's finally over. Now, I want to check on something and see. So I'm gonna save it, yes. If it's saved. Alright, so I'm just see if I do this and then control the team and then let's see if I can add to the team. That's all I'm gonna do, just see if I can do it. So I'm trying to around team and just see if I can swap the players around. Down to do mess around with the settings to do anything. So let's see. So okay. Yeah, so let's say I want to trade this guy for Joel Embiid. I said, it's been about trade. So, what the fuck? Fucking mean about you, fucking bitch. What you mean about you, stupid bitch? Fucking mean about it. Sometimes check flies away, fucking bitch. Now that green something. I was gonna just see if I can just turn this off. I just want to see if I can just trace them away. Oh, I don't care about that. Shut up. Damn 2K. Alright, so I want to see it. Okay, cool. So that means I have to control the team then. Figure out a way to control the team then. So I have to do. What I really have to do, control the team and then change it back, which will be fine. Because I know what I'm gonna do though. I know exactly what I'm gonna do for these videos though. Like putting some players back in their teams. I know exactly what I'm gonna do and see if they can win a championship by doing a simulation that way. So in like 3 years. So yeah, I know exactly what I'm gonna do like I said. So like I said, I know what I'm gonna do though, chat. I'm trying to find some. I know what I'm gonna do though. I got ideas I'm gonna do. So let's see if this works. So yeah, that's all I have to do. So if I want the trade to happen, I'll try to figure out something. Because what if like let's say I try to control the currents thunder, right? I just wanted to see something real quick. So let's uncontrol these two and then let's get the thunder, right? So where are they at? OKC, where you at, damn it? Alright, so right here. Well, let's just see something real quick. So let's see. So if I would try to get rid of something from the thunder, right? So let's just see. Am I gonna replace him with? Oh yeah. Yeah, and I can just do that and then have that and then do that if I want to have so I might have to just do that. Take the settings off and then just so I can bypass it and then trade myself when I want to do that. So I've got to figure out. That's all I wanted to see. Now let's get back and play a couple few more games and then I'll see and then I'll make a video. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rebuild. Some teams I'm thinking about me rebuilding Atlanta Hawks for video. And like I said, putting some of the players back in their teams, like like me putting LeBron James back on maybe put LeBron James back on the Heat or like the Cavaliers, like if I put them on the current or put them in like LeBron's era, put back on those teams or what. So I'm put like Michael Jordan on the Wizards and put like also put like Akeem on the current Raptors and see if we can carry them. Or whatever. So I gotta figure it out what I'm gonna do. Like how it's gonna be like. I put Kevin Durant back on OKC, or I put Barnes back on the Heat, or I put LeBron back on the Cavs or the Cavaliers, whatever. So yeah, I know exactly what I'm gonna do for these videos. So I might do like I said, I'm probably posting more videos this week. So one of those videos are gonna be like something like that, more like rebuilds or like whatever I do for those type of videos. Like rebuilds are putting like people back on different teams, so on the back on the original team. So and just see what happens. So let's check the daily view. So we got Davon lost to the Celtics. Damn. Celtics off first place though. The Kings aren't doing that great. But like they got worse and couldn't figure it out how to get better, so so alright, so we got the Caplots team who beat the Heat by a bucket. Okay, Cap. Now let's go check the standings and see real quick. We're gonna move on to the second game. So I'm third place, Caplots still a game behind me. Whichever cool kid who tied with Capo the same record for the fourth and fifth seeds. So at the moment, Boyd's team is seventh seed. In the East, got Dave on the second place. Biggins on the one seed, the Cavaliers. Cavaliers have been pretty solid though. And then we got Tisha and Bias's team, who's fourth seed. So, and then Diamond Richard's team, who's eighth seed. So yeah. So now let's go and submit to this thing and see who won. I'm not accepting that trade, man. No. So when I can turn that trades off, so I don't have to keep doing with those trades. Relation on the do on the fine. So yeah, let's look at the daily viewing here. So Nyman Richards team won by 10 points, beat the Lakers. Okay. Ooh, Trevor Cool Kid beat Boyd's team 84 to 114. Damn, bro. So yeah, alright. So I'm still third place, right? How the Lakers at the moment. If I win this, maybe not. I should be out the game behind. The Raptors win in the conference. 10 seed. Alright, that's cool. So yeah, I was gonna play them. Yeah, let's see what the 2K done for my lineup, though. My team's lineup. Now the big hot boy. D-Ball is back, finally. I still don't like the fact that Cousins is the starter, so it's going to fix that. I want the balls, my 8th man, okay. That means Charlie Livingston's not getting no playing time. Oh, hell no. I want to switch this up. Give myself a little less time, give give some of us a little less time, because so I can have some postments like give Akeem some playing time, so we're gonna switch that up and give Cousins a little less time. This will give a couple of these posting points on like Badfleet and Livingston. That's not good enough, so we got at least I don't want to too much. Let's try this and then we'll give about 24 minutes a game, require about 26, and then roll with this lineup. We'll go with this lineup, like a 11-man lineup, so we'll see how this goes. So yeah, we'll roll with this and see how it goes. I think I gotta figure it out, so let's go figure it out, dudes.
Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Thursday, they continue the road trip heading out to Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers. And then on Friday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And for their matchup with Detroit, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Outside, KD.
Excuse me. Y'all doing good though, Chad.
Towns, the best away. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. Wade's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Toronto. Here's Red Hot. Wade is covering. Out to KD. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that three ball's going down.
So I want to see some real quick though, Chad. KD. Okay, 25 and see if I have a thumbnail then. I'm trying to see real quick though, Chad. This is my thumbnail. So yeah, I got some more ideas like I'm gonna do, so
Towns with it. And a wide open look for Irving. And the Raptors hit again from deep. Now that we are well into the season, Clark, what would you say to teams that have struggled so far?
First and foremost, Kevin, there's still time to get things turned around. You can't get too caught up in that train of thought of panicking and being overly concerned about the present. Stay the course, and you've got to start winning games. There's no doubt about that.
Now, here is Irving. Last game, 26 points. Drills the three-pointer.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
Red Hot the pass to Drummond. Here's Red Hot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Raptors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the floor with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And so he makes both from the line.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Irving looking for an opening. Misses the lane. Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Red Hot, and Gasol sends it back.
Fantastic defense from Gasol there. Used his length to get the block.
And Towns the bucket on the assist by Wade.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Rose. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. The 3 from KD. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Irving. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Let out the pass to Rose. Over Irving. Rose can't hit.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And it's Wade in the corner. Target from three-point range.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Durant the pass to Red Hot.
All right.
Golden State moving it around.
Yeah.
Here's the 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Red Hot.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring.
Okay.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Tries again. In deep, Drummond drops it in.
There are a few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Scottie Pippen's checked in for the Raptors. Now we'll look at the stats for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Gasol is screen on Rose to the inside. And he lays it straight in.
Boy, as a pick-and-roll partner, you couldn't have a better guy than Pau Gasol. He's got great length, excellent hands, and a nice touch.
Here's Red Hot. Second chance shot. They shoot again. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got his second bucket.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Still
Pass to KD. Pippen with it.
I know they can't stop me.
Outside Irving. No good with the triple. And KD's got the ball here for Golden State. Trailing by 5. Red Hot laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, That's not going to get it done against him.
Toronto's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Irving against Rose. And the dunk by Towns.
How about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
Here's Red Hot, defended by Towns. Red Hot the pass to Durant. Misses the three. Raptors in by 5. Inside, here's Gasol. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Red Hot the pass to Elijah.
Boy, Hakeem's size makes him hard to match up against, especially when he's determined to score inside.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job.
I give up 1 point. I give some.
Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Red Hot, no good. For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to Los Angeles.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Here's Red Hot. It's rebounded by Canby.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Back to Ingram. Open for three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Red Hot's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over to the wing. Here's Cousins. And a little luck that time.
Am I shooting now? I want to freaking dunk him like a little bit.
But it drops. Cousins has got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
Yeah.
Pippen kicks to KD. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Canby a screen on KD. And slam dunk by Canby.
Talk about a high IQ baller. Durant read the pick and roll coverage perfectly there.
Driving in, Red Hot. And the wide open shot from Rose. Here's Drummond. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Drummond's got his 3rd basket of the night. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Pistons in Detroit. Pippen outside. He lobs it up and slam dunk by Canby.
How about Pippen's decision-making in screen and rolls? I mean, he can really break the defense down.
Going inside. Offensive rebound. Here's Red Hot. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Kawhi Leonard. David?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Warriors head athletic trainer.
So his most popular video.
He told me they diagnosed it as a sprain in his foot. Fortunately, it's not a fracture, but still nothing to take lightly. He will not return to the game, and he may not be back on the court for a couple of games so he can heal up. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Some changes for Toronto. Towns, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Wade in for DeMar DeRozan. The Warriors leading. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by. Now, here's Wade. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. We'll take a look at the Warriors. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference.
And right now for the Warriors, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that...
Right back real quick. Let's get it, Chad. Let's get it.
This group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Outside Durant. Back to Towns. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Warriors, number 1.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. A floater. Drummond knocks it loose.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putback, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Pass to Pippen. And stolen by Drummond. Rose passes to Redmond. Counts the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome.
No, that was outstanding, guys.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should.
Got this in boss. See what his injury is. Strain left.
Could help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Here's Wade, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
And this is D-Wade's bread and butter, attacking and getting to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
The free throw lines are...
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Warriors lead by 9. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Warriors.
When you outwork your opponent like this, getting those extra shots, it just shows your guys want it more, man.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but there's no replacement for hustle and effort.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then
finishing what?
Finishing at the rim.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off.
Olajuwon with the
Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
And he makes the first.
Well, you look at Wade, and he's a really, I think, a natural leader. He sets the bar high for his teammates and uses his own high-energy play to push everybody else to be at their best.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Warriors leading by 10. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant. The Warriors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Outside, Towns. Oh, the lob to Irving.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Here's Here's red hot, and that one is hammered home.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Bounce pass from Durant. In the corner, Irving with it. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
The corner 3 by Kyrie. That's a nice ring to it.
Red hot. At the elbow, Olajuwon. Shoots over Gasol. The rebound by KD. Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Irving. Outside, Towns. They get it back. Gasol. Good D by Drummond.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Here's red hot.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Excellent defense, staying within arm's length and using that arm to knock it away.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Let's go.
And KD's got the ball here for the Raptors. Toronto calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And how about the numbers on Andre Drummond? Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 2nd in rebounding. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking 2nd in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. Now Irving. He's got 16. 6 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Here's KD. Great D that time from Durant.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
The offensive rebound. Rose against Irving. Pass to Towns. Second shot opportunity. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Rose. Let out the pass to Drummond. Banked in off the glass. Drummond's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
When Drummond's points come, they tend to come inside. He's got a lot of ways to beat you down low.
Offside Gasol. That one falls. Gasol's got 6.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
It is flushed down with a nice jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Wade. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Irving's
got assist number 5.
Clearly, Wade knows how to make the most of an inside look, capitalizing on a high percentage chance there.
Kicks it out to Olajuwon. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to Irving. Off the mark, get a chance to trim it to single digits.
Yeah, I can check out the pinned comment. I posted a video earlier if you want to check it out.
Coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In a moment, we'll take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
That's my deal. I like putting some players in. I like some players in different eras. So yeah. Yeah, like put different players in different eras.
Cousins is checked in for the Warriors.
There's some teams in different eras. See if they can dominate that.
Raptors trail by 13. Toronto calls timeout. One of the stories here, red hot, getting it done today.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Like I said, we've done some more teams.
Rodman, he's checked in for the
last step, so I got ideas.
And a chance here to see our rookie watch.
I can look really good that we can do like something a whole player's career. Hell no, I'm not doing that.
Ingram finds DeRozan. Pass to Durant.
That's ideas.
And the Raptors miss again.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Rejected by Campbell.
My gosh, the game is on.
Pippen against Ball. Outside Durant. Ingram outside. No good on the three. Warriors leading by 20. Left side, ball. Pass to Red Hot. Pippen with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And he converts the layup. Pippen's got 6 points.
Yeah, gotta respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
Ball surveying the defense.
Alonzo.
Sinks the triple. He's got 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge gap. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. It's Pippen on the wing. Over Durant. Pippen misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Outside Durant. There's the screen. Fires the three. And the Warriors miss again. Raptors trail by 21. Here's Wade. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
Stands there.
First one falls for him. The Warriors making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Both free throws good from Wade.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
And he drives in. There's Rose with the three. Drills it from outside.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Toronto shooting the ball at 42%. Outside DeRozan.
7.
Towns sets the pick for DeRozan. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Long ball.
Here's Red Hot. DeRozan defending. Red Hot, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
DeRozan finds Towns. A three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got 19 points.
DeRozan putting on a passing clinic. Great vision.
Rose passes to Durant. Here's Red Hot. DeRozan defending.
Hold up. Chat. Well, let's do this, chat. Let's do this.
Over in the corner, Rose. DeRozan brings the double team, kept alive, and Drummond is right there. And the Warriors lead by 21.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Outside DeRozan.
Drummond himself right there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Oh, I tell you, DeRozan puts so much pressure on the defense, he practically forces guys to foul him.
And the Warriors making a change here. Cousins is checked in.
Alright, let's go.
He doesn't get the second one.
It's pretty clear that DeMar DeRozan is an outstanding athlete. He can outrun you, he might outwork you, and he's able to be everywhere on the floor, and he does it with kind of unique grace and finesse.
Let's get an update on Irving. What's the status, David?
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer of the Raptors was able to give me an update. The word is that it is a bruised heel, and he'll have to be careful being on his feet in the near future. Now, it's an unfortunate blow to them so early on in the season. We'll see how this team responds moving ahead. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Let out the pass to Cousins. Golden State moving the ball around. Nice shot by Red Hot.
One of the top passing bigs in the league. Cousins whips around passes with purpose and precision.
And the Raptors call time here.
It's pretty much over.
And Toronto making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Different look here for the Warriors. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Ball against Wade. Pippen outside. The kick out to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The tray. The Warriors pull it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Wade. Back to Irving. Can they get it? Warriors with the rebound. Olajuwon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Red Hot. And a miss there on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Offensive rebound. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
Dennis Rodman. He's checked in. For the Warriors. Morrow comes in for Derrick Rose. Ball hits them both. Here's Pippen. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket. Two shots.
That's good from Irving.
Tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of him.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Towns, he's checked in for Pippen. And it's Wade in for DeMar DeRozan. And so he hits both. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
Let's go.
Rodman with a screen on
Let's
Irving.
buddy.
Ball
Yeah.
pass to Red. And Irving comes to help.
On pass.
Launches it. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's KD. Pass to Towns. This one for three. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. Olajuwon's got 11 rebounds in the game. Morrow, the pass to Red Hot. With the drive, Olajuwon on the wing. Here's Red Hot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Andre Drummond. Dave, what's the news?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer, and after looking at it, he's told me that it doesn't appear as serious as they initially thought. The team was just starting to settle into its rotations. Now, next man up. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Irving passes to Gasol.
Just because
back to Irving. Lob pass to Gasol. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Ball. Here's Red Hot. Drives to the hoop. VanVleet outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
And the Raptors with the ball. And here's Wade trying to find Durant. He's got it now. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Here's Red Hot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Paul Gasol.
Basket. Gosh, they found basket.
the first one at the line is good. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Olajuwon. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Towns. Clark, you have to love his hustle.
I sure do, Kevin. I mean, just one more rebound, and he'll have a double-double.
It's Durant on the wing. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 3. Durant with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Cousins.
Cousins not one to be challenged there. Tenacious denial.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Rodman finds Cousins. Back to Rodman. The 3.
When you combine Durant's speed and anticipation with his length, makes it impossible to get around him when he's defending you.
Back to Wade. On the wing, Irving.
Durant.
And oh boy, contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
Never saw pump fouls like that.
That's good from Irving. Olajuwon's checked in for Golden State. Both free throw.
That's not going to be dominated this practice today. We dominated. They can't stand a chance.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Red Hot. And it's Toronto.
Oh, you already lost. Why are you so
Durant guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. Durant, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot, his finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for the Warriors. Fred VanVleet comes in for Derrick Rose. Going inside.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Here's Towns. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
If you get a defensive stop, that's not how it works.
And here is KD. And the shot is good.
Durant so good finishing and tight. Excellent in the paint.
And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for Golden State.
I don't care for one. I'll shop with myself.
Here's Red Hot.
Fine. About 5 seconds.
Livingston with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Red Hot.
That's retarded, man. So yeah, alright. Well, I don't got to do my team. That'll be a good way off the stream. And then, my team has suffered that 1 or 2. Oh, that's fine. It's alright. So he did get hurt. Oh, man. So he did get hurt. Ah, man. He did get freaking hurt. That's bull, man. Well, we'll try this lineup then. Since we got a couple of people hurt. That's fine. We'll try this lineup. Elton Brown. Who am I supposed to put on? Davon. I'd rather have KD guard Dave on me. I've got birds. I can cook them. Yeah. I don't mind going Dave on, but I don't want to go Dave on this game.
And the Cavaliers already with a focused look on their faces as they arrived early. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K. And I know this is a matchup that gets the purists revved up. These are two of the best passing teams in the league.
And that translates to two of the smartest teams in the league. Both squads like to spread the touches and keep everyone involved on offense.
Rose finds...
Hold on. I don't want Dave on to guard me, so I gotta do something here. Hold on. How about we put me back at the and then see if that makes them. I'm gonna put KD out to 3 with. Aha. Yep. So I can work. Hopefully if it stays in, but not. And it has me going Dave on. Oh well. Dave on going.
And a look behind the curtain here.
Oh well. Yes, you know,
welcome everyone here on 2. The season is still so young. But Craig, how much do these teams know each other at this point of the year?
Kevin, you're still learning the new plays and terminology and possibly teammates. The first few weeks are huge for the chemistry and trust of the team. And the foundation.
For that though, let's check Larry Bird's defense. Can he play any defense? Any good? Let's see. He can shoot very well, but I want for his defense. Theo's an 89, 88 perimeter, 69 steal, 51 block. That's a solid perimeter runner too, I guess.
That's been set all.
How tall is he? 6'7"? 6'9", okay.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
High post, Pippen. And that one, good.
Point blank range, that's what you want.
Here's Red Hot, defended by Bird. Elijah Walker.
Yes,
it's good.
Touch, size, moves, the dream.
I should have gone average for the season of stats, my stat line. 41 points a game, about 8 boards, 6.4 assists. Okay. So yeah, I probably won't win DPY because my steals are low, but 1.5 blocks.
He's got all the tools to score and make you look silly while he's doing it.
Like that drops with what I do. I don't care if I win DPY. The last thing is make us probably win the class.
Spin out the left rim and
I'm gonna be doing
the mid-range jumper here.
I ain't tripping out.
Gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they're thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is. Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the
What
game.
I'm trying to get this also tight. I was what I'm here with.
Both good from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw.
We'll see them, chat. We'll see them.
Howdy,
Larry.
Right off the glass.
Larry. Freaking legend.
Here's Red Hot.
Stop on the tank, man.
Right on top of Elton.
Stop on.
How about the power finish?
I thought I could block Moses. Not a freaking day. What's good, everyone? What's good?
Or Cleveland, they've gone to
I would have been against the Cavs. I'm not losing this freaking Cavaliers. Not a solid team, but I ain't losing to them.
Covered by Rose. Lillard dishes to Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Wow, after what?
Pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
I say that. Like, no matter what, I won by a point, 10, whatever the case is.
And the officials call goaltending, so they award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive.
See, he could have been if I don't chase the block that. He really had
Another
that.
opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the
Like,
tone
not today, Lou.
defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Legend.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Bird outside. Pass to Brand. 5 to shoot. Pippen with it. He's picked up by KD. Puts up a deep three. Warriors with the rebound. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a
Such a
fair amount
team.
between teams from the East and West.
You know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pippen for three. Pippen missing again. For the Warriors, they won their last contest that game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
And here's the break.
Rodman
with the ball. He's picked up by
He passes it. Tim Brown scores. Let's go.
This is who Rodman is. Willing to do whatever he can to help the team win. Nice dime right there.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
So yeah, that's what you call a
And
good
for
ball
looking how
movement.
the competition stacks up right now. Here's
What
the
you call
latest
that?
edition
Good
of the
ball
Power
movement.
Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Cleveland. They're locked in again at that third spot. Not a bad place to be.
What you call that one,
And I
chat?
think for Golden State, they're just right now
I don't know if I'll
outperforming
play
those
2K,
preseason
so-
predictions. And that's because they're getting help from some unlikely sources.
Excuse me.
Now, here's Pippen.
Sorry about that.
Last game we saw him score 13. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot
Something
two
doesn't
at
happen
the
like
free throw
that.
line.
My fault.
It's on Kevin Durant.
Something
And
like
you don't ever want to
So
get into the
tempting.
habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul.
That's
Nothing easy inside.
And both free throws good for Pippen. And we're approaching
like
about
in the stream,
3.5 minutes
everyone.
played in the first quarter. He takes it in.
Oh, put that man in the dunk contest.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Lillard outside. With the teardrop. Pippen slams it in.
Throwing a haymaker. He wants to make them feel it.
Warriors have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Red Hot. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. How about 44 points per, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8.
Alright, but anyways.
Pippen, the pass to Bird. Back to Pippen. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been... moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Now here's Lillard.
Oh,
14-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. And his assist numbers were tremendous.
Hey, pretty much every team runs a guy to the corner for that reason, right there.
Let out the pass to Rodman. First shot, first basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to wheel his team back in the game.
There's Reda. He had a 39-point outing in the last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Golden State moving the ball around. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land.
Yeah, D-Rose.
That's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland. DeMarcus Cousins has checked in for the Warriors. Lonzo. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Bosch. Rose against Irving. Kicks it out to James.
Yeah, come on.
The 19-foot shot. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face. Ooh. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Floats it up for there's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Takes it inside.
Look, it's been this way for him all night. Points have come in bunches and easy.
Now, here is Irving. He had 10 points in the win against Milwaukee. Down low, here's Malone. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good. So he comes up empty, missing both. It's Rodman with the ball for the Warriors. They're leading by 8.
And this sort of awesome is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And it's Irving missing. Warriors leading by 10.
Points.
Red hot.
Okay.
18 points for him.
And this is a team that thrives in the open floor. They lead the league in fast break points.
And that #1 ranking and rebounding is no fluke. They've got the muscle and, Greg, the persistence to control the glass in every game they play. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside Irving. Cousins with a screen on Rose. Irving for 3. The Warriors pull it in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Red Hot. And the layup's good off the glass. Red Hot's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Lillard. No scoring in this one. Shot to stop the run. Rodman grabs the rebound. Warriors leading by 14. Beyond the arc. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bounds.
Timeout, timeout. Calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
They can't do nothing. They can't stop him. They can probably stop him. Leave on himself. Vaughn,
Larry Bird's checked in for Irving.
How about that?
And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. Second, the Cavaliers.
That's hard to stop.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Now here's LeBron. He had 16 points in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I didn't get my stats up, but
into the lane.
Nobody
in the right mind will get.
Or is that Boogie on the left? I'm so confused. Is that Boogie on my trigger? That is Boogie.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Best or size of play with best defense on you. Out of here on you. Out of here.
It's a +5 advantage for them.
Blocks is out for me this game, like 3-2.
And rebounding after that one.
Here's Red Hot, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he's been big in this game, imposing his will on the offensive end.
Gosh, dang, we're destroying.
Now here's LeBron. Be right on him.
I gave every single. I don't want to tell you, once again. I gave every single team
Pass to
pretty
Bird.
much
A three
solid
ball.
teams. So don't get blown
Cousins
out.
pulls it in. Cousins has
It's a
got
team
5
like
rebounds
this.
tonight.
If we can
Rodman
go on my
passes to Red
team,
Hot.
I don't give up.
Olajuwon in the high post.
I give a
Here's
lot of
Red Hot.
teams like every single team
Misses the
good as
three,
possible.
and he
You
used the
know,
pump fake well
last
there, but he couldn't
team
capitalize.
benches,
Cousins
bench
dishes to
might
LeBron.
not be the greatest, but maybe even as possible. As possible as I can.
It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Seems like you can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely
Onside
in the
back
zone this quarter.
Yeah, so
Here's Red Hot. Oh, he just jams it
they
right over LeBron.
don't keep it
Wow.
clean. So
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
So it's the Cavaliers now. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Lillard.
LeBron.
Cousins with a screen for Lillard. Hands it from downtown.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Here's Red Hot. It's rebounded by Malone. The Cavaliers trail by 16. James looking it over. Fires for 3. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Red Hot. Olajuwon, right side. Rodman passes to Red Hot. Here he goes. And the rejection by Cousins.
I love when Cousins uses his reach and strength to stymie shooters. Nice positioning on defense there.
Strong play on the interior, forcing the defender to overcommit.
This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Cousins.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Warriors ahead, up by 7.
Since
It's
we're
the
on the bench, they
NBA
caught
on
up a
2K
little bit.
Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
I think they might be doing something okay.
Welcome, everybody. A fun-filled evening underway, and before we talk about the first half of this game, let's see those power rankings.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they're sitting on the top of their division. Can't ask for more than that as a fan, and it feels like they're getting better as the season goes on.
The way they've been playing, I expect big things from these guys.
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Cavaliers.
If they want to get back in this game, they need to stop fouling. Fouls result in easy free throws.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys, they gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Cleveland. 7-point differential. Pass to Pippen.
Flowers.
Shoots over KD. Pippen can't hit.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Red hot, no good. Cleveland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They're taking 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Bird finds Lillard. Cleveland moving it around. And here's Pippen. Over Rose. And Pippen with the basket. The assist by Grant. Pippen's got the first basket of the second half here for the Cavs. And there's the drive. Let out the pass to Olajuwon. Second chance effort. That one doesn't drop.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Pass to Pippen. Grant, a screen on Durant. Traps in the tray. Lillard's got 10.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Nice shot by Durant.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Pippen. 28 points for him. Over Durant. Pippen, no look.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Let out the pass to Olajuwon. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Bird left side. And they'll get another chance. Here's Pippen. The Warriors pull it in. Olajuwon's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Lillard. Pippen outside. Floats it up for Pippen. And on the play, he just palms the block. Here's Red Hot. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now, here's Pippen. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. And Lillard kicks to Bird. Brand sets a screen for Bird. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Now, here's Rodman. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. Then on Monday, they continue the road trip heading out to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Golden State, off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And for the Warriors, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Pippen, a screen on Rodman. High post, Pippen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That is his first foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Pippen.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Boy, his length, his persistence, his size. Moses was custom made to own the glass. Great offensive play right there.
Good things happen when you attack the basket.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Bird. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Here's Red Hot, guarded by Pippen. Fires it up. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Malone at the elbow. Bird outside. Replay. And another minute to his score. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Boy, the quick release, Bird gets that shot off in an instant. He was ready and waiting to strike.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now.
You messing me, man. That's 4 blocks is good.
There's no doubt about that.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
He's checked in for the Warriors. Everyone thinks he's sneaking. He's trying to get it off.
Brand outside.
Something about it. I think I'm just going to allow it for free.
Against Rose.
See if you get that, just like that. Even if I got almost. Not today.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Elijah Wan.
I'm saying possibly do it up with it. It's good defense though.
Lock at 6. Brand passes to Malone. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Pippen for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Pippen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 6. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Balls checked in for the Warriors. Brand outside. It's Pippen on the way. LeBron outside. Just fine on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. It's held in by Red Hot. Red Hot's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play.
Now James, 10 points for him. Here's Pippen, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah.
That was easy.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Let out the pass to Livingston. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Livingston's got 8 points.
Power move there, muscling it in.
Still close to 1 though.
Here's LeBron, and the rejection by Cousins.
Cousins not one to be challenged there. Tenacious denial.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
These guys have, whatever, but it's all good.
Given how close this game is, a stop
I
like
don't know how many
that
points
was
we win
right on
close
point.
to the mark here. Honestly, they're good.
Cousins with a screen for Lillard. And he drives in to the inside. And then Cousins with the dunk.
You know, if there's an ideal partner in the pick and roll, I think it's probably DeMarcus Cousins. I mean, he's physical, he's big, sets a good screen, and he's got great hands.
Livingston passes to Reddick. Some nice passing by Golden State.
Back to you.
From the arc.
You guys.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. Cousins has got his 5th rebound in this one. In the corner, it's James. Shoots over Cousins. And James with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Cavaliers lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Warriors trail by 6. Let out the pass to Livingston.
Come on, Livingston.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And it's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And so here's Cleveland. Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger by a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. LeBron kicks to Bird. Pass to Lillard. Takes a 3. And it's KD with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. They get a hand on it.
Oh my gosh. Can you toss the ball?
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Bosch. Lets it go from deep. And it's Lillard missing.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Superb execution exhibited from Durant.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
Here's Cousins.
Defense,
rebound. There's Reddick, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Pass to Bird. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. James, the pass to Bosch. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Red Hot. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Bosch, that's the pick for Lillard. On the wing, Burke. Outside Bosch. Back to Bird. 4 on the shot clock. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Sent back by Bosch.
Using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Lillard with no one around. The Cavaliers with another miss. The Warriors trailing. Let out the pass to Rose. To the middle. Powers down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Some solid passing there. There's a great atmosphere on a team when you're creating opportunities for your teammates.
James outside.
Freaking out, LeBron. Yes.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect
Take the lead back. Cavs and one.
A three-point play chance.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And he's checked in for Cleveland. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for the Warriors. From deep, James. Rebounded by Rodman.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Durant, and Katie throws it down.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Now here's LeBron. Not a lot of room. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First free throw is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Malone's checked in for Cousins. And Pippen subbed in for Bird. The first one falls. Cavaliers making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. Good on both.
Doesn't that big now?
The Cavaliers trail by 5.
Like, oh, he's not going to skip now. We don't need to try.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
The call will be against Red Hot. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Irving's checked in. Here's Rodman. Rodman with the slam.
Look out now, the worm said, I'm not staying on the ground. I'm taking flight.
So previous team
getting some tough luck from
picked up in the previous team with Cavs.
Hit just 1 of 6
Rebounds
from
team.
Cleveland
Playing
moving
time,
around.
so I still think I'm doing great. Now I see what he's averaged for this season right now. His stats could be better. Could be better though, but it's alright.
There's no let up in Malone's attack. He is relentless, which makes defenses nervous.
Space, so.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good
I'll get y'all the Cavs out there. I'll turn to myself. I set the lineup, and then when it says blah blah blah, because they're still, 2 minutes, whatever the flip, and then obviously you adjust. They could line up, and then they were still not giving play counts. I was like 2 to 4 teams ago. I was like, okay. I'm going to get in. I'm going to go to my team. I'm going to get some time. So,
brick after brick after
that's
brick.
what
That's been the story for him this quarter. He's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And guys,
that sucks that, they always think it's like they're very good, but that sucks they messed up and missed out on Dennis Rodman on the vision of his ball time.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
That's their fault. That's their fault. You know how LeBron? Yeah, that's their fault, though.
Spruce it up a little bit.
So, I'm going to take that's my team.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense,
So he originally was on, because let's see here. / the team he was on. No, it doesn't. But he was on the Cavs, though.
Really taking it to the opposition.
And the fact they were signing Chris Bosh over him, I can see if Rodman was injured,
Rose against Irving.
That's a different story, but he was not injured.
Now here's Cousins. He's covered closely. There's another block.
And swatting shots away
So,
with
yeah, sucks in this
ferocity.
out,
And GA
but
is
still
not
doing good.
messing around in this
Without
one.
the way,
And
so.
it's good. 2 points. Red Hot's got 58.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart
Well,
defensively
good,
right now.
That's
Especially
a
on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that's not a foul.
The best accounts in the 3-point play chance
That's
right here.
that's not a
One free throw
foul.
coming up.
Boy,
That's
he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
Larry Bird's checked in for Cleveland. Pippen comes in for LeBron. Red Hot, guarded by Pippen. Here's Red Hot. Durant trying to break free. Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
Oh, is that what's called, Demon? He fouled out?
And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
So he did foul out? Demon fouled out, didn't he?
James comes in for Pippen. And Lillard subbed in for Irving.
Devon,
and the first one at the line is good.
We're gonna rally take over.
So he gets them both.
Rally take over.
James with it.
Let's see what your team does with out on the floor.
Pass to Bird.
The defense.
Olajuwon's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
A good board there. Overall, they're playing slightly rebound.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
There's Red Hot, covered by LeBron. Rose gets to Durant. There's the 3.
And they're not having as much success from long range as they did in the first half. Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
They get it again. Pass to Lillard. He's looking for Brand and finds him. Contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Not the tallest or most athletic dude, but Brand using the smarts to get to the line. He can beat you with his mind.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's Red Hot. Good, that's another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And Lou calls timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
So, yeah.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's LeBron. The Warriors pull it in.
And now we got LeBron on board.
Rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Out to KD.
And told you to shoot that. That's all. That's
Give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
That's like I was aboard. 62 points. God, dude.
Lillard against Rose. Pass to LeBron. Fades and shoots. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant's got 8 rebounds in this game. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. James covered, and he could not get there one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here. 1:27 left to play here in the fourth.
Chat, I'm probably gonna see my talking up all week tomorrow. Try maybe like screenshot maybe
Sets the
for
pick
this
for
game.
Lillard. Pass to James. A fader.
We'll see.
LeBron with another miss.
How's if you're trying to do a cup stack and one or two cup stack last this week?
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
There's just a couple minutes, so don't get that. I'm going to try for the second channel. See what's going to be posted. So,
turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And I love what they accomplished here tonight. Made the plays they had to, and that's why they'll go up
that's a
1-0
fact.
in their season series against Cleveland.
And one of the key components for this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Red Hot.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And stolen by LeBron. Pass to Bird. Shoots over KD.
Told you, when they've only seen that like about 2 minutes ago. About 3.5 minutes. They over there. I'm going to take it back. That's what I thought. I was going to get that over 10 plus points, but by this point of the game.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first
But hey,
trying to focus now in the second.
If we win a close fight, like 5, 10, 8, 2, 1. After an overtime, we'll have to win by a game winner. It's all good, I ain't tripping. Win's a win, so.
There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's James. Warriors with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And that's an intentional foul.
Stop fouling.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked
It's
to foul
foul.
someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
So, yeah.
LeBron kicks to Lillard. A nice shot by LeBron. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Guys on the bench and they came back after
David Aldridge,
what was it, like 10 plus points, whatever it was.
This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us.
8 points,
and now our
6,
player of the game, Red Hot.
7, whatever it was at halftime, so taking the lead when I'm back on the bench the second time after that. So they played a good game though. They even got 33 points though. Damn, they're about 19, 10, and 5. I got 66, 12, and 5 with 1 steal and 7 blocks. Wow. I had a dominant game that game. But yeah, chat. I'm gonna try to get this video made, so, and then upload tomorrow. So another video, so of like the rebuilds or like doing this. So So like say if you want to check out the video I uploaded earlier, make sure you go do so. But anyways, though, chat, I'll see y'all later. Peace out. See y'all tomorrow.